Welcome, everybody, to Pinfalls and Passports. For those who don't already know, this is a podcast for people just like you who love the sport of professional wrestling and for members of our WWE Travel Community Discord server. Not a member of the WWE Travel Community. Come join one of the fastest growing pro wrestling communities online. You can find the Discord invite link here in the podcast bio. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Pinfalls and Passports and TikTok at Pinfalls_Passports. And please don't forget to follow and subscribe to this podcast to keep up to date with all the things involving the wacky world of professional wrestling. My name is Dorkchop. This is Pinfalls and Passports. And I'm joined this episode by my sisters from another mister.
Hello, I'm Allie.
And I'm Katie. Hi, guys.
Ladies, it's good to have you here tonight.
Thanks for having us as usual.
I am very happy to be here. It's been a while since I've joined you guys, so I'm glad to be back.
Yay.
Yes, we had quite a week of wrestling, and I feel like we should get right into it.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So SmackDown. We started off with a little bit of a Heyman and Bronson backstage because they're on SmackDown now. Why not? You know, I mean, it's Survivor Series War Games. You know, we can show up on any show at any time.
I mean, why do we need a draft, right? No, well, what draft?
Yeah. What brand extension? Come on now. But they're there to pick the fourth member of their War Games team, and when Cody walks in and Coco and Bronson get into a little bit of a war of words.
Oh, I love that. You referred to him as Coco.
Yes, I did.
Nice. I'm rubbing off on you.
Coco.
I'm rubbing off on you. I like it.
But Cody and Bronson kind of get into a little bit of a verbal spat, and that leads to Cody getting provoked into putting up the championship in a match later on, which I'm just, as an aside, Cody is what I like to call Sting dumb. Like, you remember back in the 80s when Sting had that bleach blonde hair, and he always got turned on by his tag team partners, and he always, put up the title in ridiculous circumstances. It's Cody's getting to that level for me. He's, it's just Sting dumb.
Sting dumb. I remember that era.
Yeah. But
you're showing your age.
Me or Tori? I mean, I know Sting, but
showing my age. Damn kids.
Well, Danny's not here, so come on.
Right. Later on, though, Cody has a chat with the Usos, and we learned that Jimmy is Team Punk's fourth man. So,
shocker.
Yeah,
predictable.
I was actually a little bit surprised they went with Jimmy, and because I thought for sure John Cena was going to be in the War Games match, but we'll get into that later.
He's never been in a War Games match, has he?
No, he has not. This was his last opportunity.
I wonder why he went the path of doing Dom 3 in a row.
I don't know. But
I feel like being in a War Games match for Cena would just jeopardize a lot of what he has going on, a lot of his filming and stuff like that. What if he gets hurt? Yeah. I mean, it is 2 cages, right?
It is 2 cages.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
And tables, and
he needs to protect his pretty face. He can't show up. He can't show up battered, bruised. What if you knock a tooth out? Whatever, right?
Did you see how fresh his Botox was?
No,
you saw.
I saw it.
It was so fresh. I could tell right away. So fresh.
His face was glistening.
Oh yeah, and then his forehead didn't move. So he doesn't want to. I don't think he wants to mess that up.
No, and he is jacked.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen abs on John Cena in like 10 years. The way that he's showing abs right now. So, yeah.
He's on the Roman diet, the Roman cut diet, which you can also find on Instagram if you're looking for a good cut diet. Roman Reigns put his whole diet on the Instagram for how he gets his abs. Just sharing.
It's a lot of chicken and broccoli.
Yeah.
Chicken and broccoli. Okay.
And that is it.
Chicken and broccoli, and that is it.
Chicken, broccoli, and then just
sucks.
No
seasoning. No seasoning.
He said don't season it.
Okay.
You'll get used to it.
I can relate. Yeah. Because all I have to do is cut the sweet potatoes and the quinoa out, I guess.
No, too much flavor. No.
Because of carb, you can't have that.
Yeah.
You can't have that. But maybe he's on the Roman diet. I don't know. He could be.
Yeah. Where were we?
We
You called
Coco.
Yeah.
Stingdom, Coco.
Stingdom?
Yeah, I called him Stingdom, and then the Usos promised to have Cody's back in the main event, which goes to a DQ when the Vision and Logan Paul showed up because, well, duh. I mean, we knew they were going to show up and have a little beatdown, and then the Usos came to save Cody, and that's when we learned that Drew McIntyre was the fourth man.
I mean, makes sense. It's Drew's in his villain era still. He's not doing anything productive. He's not winning anything. So I think that this is a good opportunity for him to do something where
Yeah.
I think we haven't gotten to predictions yet for that, but I think this is an evil team year. So it's good for him to be on that side.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just think it was the world's shortest suspension because he was suspended indefinitely.
Oh, yes, that's true. That's true.
And that's why Paul Heyman was like, you said anybody.
And that worked out for him. Now he's back for a war game.
War games. Yeah. And then, so the women's match is a little bit, Friday was a little bit of a monkey wrench in the women's match.
Why do you say that?
Well, because Charlotte walked out.
Oh,
Yeah, because Charlotte was like, I can't trust Rhea Ripley. Rhea's a snake. And I like that they did that callback to their previous history.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, with the shared history. Because, I mean, they go back about 6 years now.
Mhm.
Back to the pandemic, for goodness sakes.
They had a great WrestleMania match, like a 10 out of 10 banger.
They've had 2 great WrestleMania matches.
I'm thinking about the one where she won the belt from her before it became the Women's World Championship. That match is one of my favorite women's matches of all time, actually.
WrestleMania 39.
I forgot the year. You were there, sorry.
Yes, I was.
You were there. I was watching on my TV, but it's one of my favorite matches of all time, but from in women's division.
That was such a great match to be
Yeah.
there for. Oh, and the entrances and being right there on the ramp. It was great.
I remember when Charlotte was like this close away from a neck injury with one maneuver. Oh, it was painful. I was like, oh, she just missed it, but great match. So I'd like this callback to their previous feuds, and
Yes.
we're gonna talk about why she obviously walked out as later on in the episode. But I thought it was a good way to get Charlotte out of there, and but also not completely break or burn the bridge between her and Alexa Bliss yet.
Yeah, but I mean, it left me on Friday night confused. So, it is what it is.
Did you think that Charlotte was going to go to the other side?
No, I thought they were keeping her out of the match because of her knee.
Yeah, that's what I thought so too.
See, that's what I was really thinking, was that they were worried about the damage that could be done to her knee if they, put her in that match.
Because
But-
last year, War Games, we had 2 injuries. I believe it was Bronson Reed
Yep.
that didn't he break both his ankles
Yes, he
from a
did.
tsunami? Yeah. So we had that, and then we had one of the Tongas, Tongaloa, Tamatonga. Who was it?
Tongalao,
Tongaloa.
and then also Jimmy broke his big toe.
Okay, 3 injuries from, and that's probably another reason why Cena is nowhere
Yeah.
near a War Games match, but that would make sense. But it appears that Charlotte is around.
Yeah. And
I think though this is going to set up. I think we're planting seeds for Charlotte and Rhea. I think we're going to run that back eventually.
Mm-hmm.
But I think maybe Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, maybe we're going to see Alexa and Charlotte.
I think so too.
Yeah.
We're starting to see the seeds of dissension being planted there.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a good build-up.
Yes. And we're starting to see the beginnings of the Last Time Is Now tournament.
Oh, yes, that tournament.
Yes, the tournament to determine John Cena's last opponent. Did anybody think that any of these mystery opponents were going to be anybody huge? 'Cause I did.
I thought we were going to get Chris Jericho because his AEW contract's almost up and he's expressed wanting to come back to WWE. And I thought we were going to get Hendry.
Yeah.
That's
I was delusionally hoping one of them was Edge.
no, Edge has a year left.
I know, but I was like, maybe Tony and Triple H did some business in the back room. Maybe, they made a miracle happen. No, they didn't. And now I have to cope with that. Pun intended.
On this day, nobody saw clearly.
Yeah. But I also thought maybe after Mira said that Mira's put forth the idea of Hiroshi Tanahashi, I was like, oh, that could be fun. New Japan and WWE do business every now and then. But it was also not him. It was, however, one of the wrestlers that Cena made a callback to in his pipe bomb in June, which was Zack Ryder. Hey, Matt Cardona, how you doing? Yeah. And he took on LA Knight, and it was a pretty good match. I actually thought for a second that Zack was going to beat LA Knight because where has LA Knight been?
Yeah.
Ever since he held up that sign, he's been in trouble. He's been in the doghouse. And
you think that's what it is?
I think maybe, he got it's a heavy-handed slap on the wrist. Like, don't go into business for yourself like that again, kind of thing. But he got the win over Zack Ryder. The original version of Radio did not play when Zack Ryder came out, though, and I was a little bit disappointed.
And
they
he
changed
came
his
out.
theme?
Yeah, it's like a remixed version.
Yeah.
Of
I
his
didn't know that.
of his original theme, and he came out as Zack Ryder, not as Mark Cardona.
Yep. Yeah, Matt Cardona was nowhere to be found, even though he had been appearing on NXT as Matt Cardona. And I don't know if this is like a full-time gig or just a one-off appearance, but they did produce merch, so.
I think that's what it was, just to produce merch.
Because they still own, I guess, the copyright.
Yeah.
And yeah, WWE is going to make much more money off of merch from Zack Ryder versus Matt Cardona.
And they know that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I think it was an agreement. If you come back for this one-off, you have to come back as the patented name we own. And we'll give you a cut, but you have to come back as Zack Ryder.
We'll give you X amount of money plus maybe 1% of sales. I don't know what. I know it's a small number.
Yeah, it's not a large number.
It's not a large number at all for merch, right? But
No.
I mean, when you're doing $1 million of sales, 1% is a pretty good check.
That's true.
So, but that's probably, or they probably, because they knew Zack Ryder is not going to produce large number of sales. Let's be real here.
Mm-hmm.
They probably said, we'll give you 10% or 20%.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably where the,
but I
where
do
they
think it's
bridged
a
that
one-off
gap for him to come back as Zack Ryder.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then, so one-off appearance for Zack Ryder, and then we had The Miz taking on Jey Uso, and which was pretty much a mid-off. It wasn't really that spectacular. I mean, everybody knew Jey was going to win anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But is it a mid-off because we knew that Jey was going to win, or is it because we knew Jey hasn't been fighting very well?
No.
He's like botch city. What has happened to him? Is it because he's no longer main event? He's no longer in the title picture, so he doesn't have that drive anymore? Do you think he had a hard fall, you think, from the top, and he's struggling with that mentally?
Could be.
Maybe.
Confidence, lack of confidence.
I don't
Distinct
know.
Possibility.
You know, he had a crazy run from Rumble.
That's
and
true.
We saw, even like from the Rumble to WrestleMania, we saw nerves from him. We saw nerves. We saw a couple botches, whatever, but everybody chalked it down to nerves. And then he has this big WrestleMania moment, blah, blah, blah. He holds the title for what, a month?
Yeah.
Is that what it was? It was a month before he drops it. I mean, let's be real, guys. Damian Priest held that title a lot longer.
Damian was a better champion, though.
Yes,
far superior. I was not ready for Damian to lose when he lost, in complete honesty. I thought he was having a good run and the storylines were really creative. With Jey, I just felt like there was nowhere else for them to go, and I don't think they ever had any intention of him holding it for a long time. I think it was just to give it to him to satiate the crowd.
Right.
That was it.
It was building to that moment, and then the reign was kind of an afterthought.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I also think lately his cardio has been called into question. allegedly.
He's always had cardio issues though. And I saw a video of him backstage where he's like, I gotta work on my cardio. I'm not used to this. I'm not used to carrying matches on my own.
Right.
So yeah, it's probably a culmination of everything. There's probably lack of confidence, lack of cardio. I mean, he seems to be busy in his free time with a lovely lady from NXT.
Miss Parker, Miss Parker.
Jada Parker, we love
Um,
her.
so I mean, she needs to help him get his cardio up, I guess.
I mean, they ain't doing enough of that. I thought that that's what the point was. Anyways, I'm just saying.
So
But do we
Miz-
think Jay has like a legit shot in this tournament? Let's be real.
No. You think
Probably not.
Cena wants his last match to be against Jay Uso?
Oh.
No.
I think that we're gonna run back a couple of rematches in this tournament. Now that you mentioned it, with Jey Uso and Gunther, and then also Sheamus and Gunther.
Oh, that's
We're gonna
true.
get a couple of revisitations here.
That's true.
Guys, I'm kind of disappointed that AJ Styles was not in this tournament.
Well, he got his last match with Cena.
I know, but still, let's run it back. They saw that was Cena's best match since he's been
Yeah,
back.
I agree. It
All
was
Definitely.
year.
fantastic.
Run it back. Look at what they did there. What could they do now with the tournament, setting and then, main eventing in DC? I don't know. I would have loved to see after seeing what they did. When was it at SummerSlam?
That was at Crown Jewel.
Yeah,
Crown Jewel.
Australia.
Okay. After seeing what they did there, I would have been thrilled with seeing that again.
I would have too. I mean, and seeing it live too. So,
Yeah, well, that just adds a whole other element to it. But
yes.
yeah, their chemistry is fantastic, and I think for a proper send off with Cena, he needs to have chemistry with who he's facing, and the only
Yeah.
person right now that makes sense is Sheamus.
Yeah. Yeah. Because Sheamus won his first world championship off of Cena on December 13th, 2009.
Do you think
Whoa.
Cena? You think Cena had say in who he wanted this last person to be?
He might have.
Yes.
I want and see. This is the thing. Now I want to know who he said. I'm very curious. That's why I kind of want to see the end of this tournament. Who did he say he wanted? I know he never said he wanted Gunther. I feel like that's a corporate decision. So I want to know who he said he wanted.
Well, I don't think ultimately who he wants is who he's going to face still. Because, okay, so we all saw, I don't know actually if we all saw, but The Rock was on New Heights with the Kelsey brothers.
Oh, I didn't know
And
that.
yeah, so a couple weeks ago, The Rock was on New Heights with the Kelsey brothers, and the Kelsey brothers flat out asked The Rock if it was up to him, who would Cena face at his final match. And The Rock pointed to himself and said, "Just kidding." You know, he's like John and I have been talking. Uh, we have some ideas, but ultimately it's who John wants. So
Right.
apparently it's who he wants. However, if you heard John speak, every time it's asked, he gives such a corporate response where it's just like, I want whoever earns it or this or that.
Yeah.
It's such a political response. It's such a safe response. And I don't think anybody will ever truly get the answer. And I genuinely don't think that we will get the answer even in Washington.
Probably not. But
I do wonder who he said though.
I do too.
I wouldn't
I've-
be surprised if he wanted Dom, and that's why they're doing it 3 times.
Possibly.
I think Dom made the most sense to me. Then next was Mello, and then Sheamus makes sense to me. Honestly, anybody makes sense to me except for you know who. Actually, Damian Priest wouldn't make any sense to me. So, but those were the guys that made sense to me. Even Braun Breaker made some sense to me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Things that make sense. Ilya Dragunov defending the U.S. Championship in an open challenge. That makes sense. But what doesn't make sense is him saying that he doesn't defend it against jackasses. So Ciampa, has to wait for his shot.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought, this is the thing, you can't have a bad match with Ilya. I think he's amazing in the ring. He's an amazing technical wrestler. I just feel like his opponents don't always what he's bringing to the ring. That's my thing with him.
Yeah. I think Axiom and Nathan Frazier both did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they did. They always do. Axiom is amazing.
Yeah. It was an amazing match on Friday. And obviously, Ilya retained.
It's not time for him to lose. I heard a rumor that Sammy did want to lose to Ilya.
Yeah, Sammy did want to lose to Ilya. You're right on that one.
Yeah.
And speaking of Sammy, he's going to be captaining a team in a traditional Survivor Series match against the MFTs, but not at Survivor Series.
That's insane.
The SmackDown before Survivor Series, we will get a traditional Survivor Series match featuring the MFTs against the team of Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, Rey Fenix, and the Motor City Machine Guns.
So how does that make sense?
It doesn't make sense.
Who is the booker?
I believe it's Triple Nose.
Well, we have to talk to him.
Yeah, we do, because how do you have a traditional Survivor Series style match and not on the actual Survivor Series PLE?
It's to hype up the show. It's to get everybody going, and it's filler because you have 10 guys from the roster that are going to be competing in the War Games match. So 10 guys, 10 girls. There's 20 people right there between the men and the women. They got to save their talent.
Yeah.
So you can't have them on SmackDown doing any kind of, because you don't want to jeopardize the match.
Yep.
So how else are they going to fill a 2-hour show? We're going to fill it with a 45-minute Survivor Series match.
Yeah.
45 minutes. Oh my God, 45 minutes.
That's what I'm thinking. Well, 45 minutes, you're going to have 20 minutes of intros.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, I like the old, here I go showing my age again, but the old Survivor Series PLEs where all the teams would come out together, with one unified theme. The captain's name, like the year that Ted DiBiase had The Undertaker as his mystery partner, they were the $1 Million team. They all came out just to Ted DiBiase's music.
So that's what you want. Like how they did it in Saudi Arabia that year when everybody, back when the women wore T-shirts. I know, you know what I'm talking about, when they had Team Hogan and Team whatever, and everyone just came out to Hogan's theme or whoever the retiree was.
Yes.
Okay.
So, I mean, the MFTs are going to come out to Solo's music. So
obviously.
Team Sammy should just come out to Sami Zayn's music.
But should they?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
there's a lot of big egos there.
Yeah, Shinsuke's entrance is pretty
yeah. We got to do Shinsuke by himself. We love Shinsuke.
Yeah.
Especially with his old theme back.
I loved the last one. I'm like, that's the only one that has changed back that I'm actually so sad about, because I loved the classical elements to it. But I do love his OG as well. I'm just being like, picky for myself. I listen to the other one all the time on Spotify, so I have it there.
Yeah, I was kind of digging the samurai vibes.
Yeah. You know whose theme I miss? They need to bring back Rusev's.
Yes.
Definitely. Immediately, expeditiously, bring back the old theme.
Yes. Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
A couple other minor things. Jade squashing B-Fab.
First of all, I thought B-Fab was released. So when I saw her last week, I was completely shocked. Then I was like, oh no, they're going to set her up to be squashed. I have to say, I thought B-Fab put up more offense than I thought it was going to be. I was expecting Brock v. Kofi Kingston 2.0.
Oh, no.
That's what I thought it was going to be, 100%. And so I'm kind of glad B-Fab had a little bit of offense there. Having said that, it was okay. It was better than Rhea and Maxine in that squash match that time, or Natalia and Rhea in that squash match, but we saw this coming. I don't know what they're going to do with B-Fab. I think B-Fab and Michin had the potential to be a good tag team. I don't know what happened to that, but we'll see. Otherwise, a good squash match because she put up adequate offense.
Yeah. Yeah, and Chelsea Green won the United States Championship back, and she didn't get her pyro celebration. She was quite upset about that.
I'm happy. I'm happy she
Yeah.
won it back.
I
Yeah.
am too. I mean, I was sad for Julia, but by the same token, she was doing nothing with the championship. And Chelsea Green, that's part of her character. So I think getting it back around Chelsea Green's waist was a good call. And I can't wait to see the
Yeah.
celebration and where it leads to from there.
I think
I
Chelsea is to the US Championship what Becky is to the IC Championship.
You know what I was gonna say?
What?
Chelsea to the U.S. Championship is what R-Truth is to the 24/7
I'm
Championship.
dead.
Actually, that's a
Yeah.
that's an apt
That's a
comparison.
better analogy.
Yes,
That's better.
yes. But that
I
was
think,
SmackDown.
yeah, I think she's gonna it's just gonna be a revolving door. You know,
Oh yeah.
just gonna ping pong between Chelsea and whomever. But
And I think
I
it
think
should.
and I think she's doing actually quite well with Ethan Page.
Yes.
I
and
love it. I eat
Mhm.
it up. She has me watching Triple A. I am literally obsessed with them. I feel such Canadian pride when I look at them. First of all, why are you not selling that North American Canadian belt on WWE Shop? I would buy it expeditiously. I need it. I need it in my life right now. It's important to me. Number two, they're so funny together. The whole I've
Yes.
never been creamed on like this in my life. Side note, guys, Joe Hendry wrote a song about it, and Matt Cardona posted it today. So if you
Oh.
want to laugh some more, go to Joe and Matt's page.
Okay. Bookmark that for after the show.
Yeah.
Nice. So Monday, live from MSG, Monday Night Raw. What an episode.
Oh my goodness. We are so back.
We were so spoiled by this show.
Yeah.
You know what? With that being said, they couldn't TKO, WWE, Paul Levesque, Triple H, whoever the hell is running this company, they knew that they could not give MSG a basic bitch show.
Mhm.
Yes.
They knew that they had to deliver. Let's see what happens next Monday. Carry on. But it was rammed. It was rammed. And Scarlett in the live chat was like, "Oh yeah, it's just like a basic like 16,000 person stadium. Why does that stadium looks like it holds like 30,000 people? That did not look like 16,000."
Optics and the floor
Optics. Yeah.
and floor seating.
Yeah. And
But the
and just
stands. But yeah.
the way the audio just kind of there's always loud pops in MSG. It's always a loud, rowdy crowd. And
I
that's
love
what
it.
I love it.
We love New York.
I mean, I don't like their sports teams, but yes.
They have good merch.
Yes,
And
they
we'll leave
do.
it at that. They have good merch.
They have good branding.
You know what? As a girly pop, that's all I care about. The branding.
Yep. John Cena kicked things off on Monday, soaking in the adulation of the New York City crowd. And he cut a promo before being interrupted by you-know-who. Good old Dom and the Judgment Day.
I saw that happening.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he just lost the Intercontinental Championship to him. So, of course, Dom's going to come back and want his rematch. But not tonight at MSG. But obviously, he wanted it at San Diego in Survivor Series.
And I have a theory on that.
Oh, you do?
I think Dom's going to win at Survivor Series. I don't think Cena wants to vacate it. And I also don't think he wants to put it up for to be a part of his final Saturday Night Main Event. I can never do the acronym SNME. That one. I don't think he wants it to be a part of that last match. So I think he's going to lose to Dom.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually a very solid theory.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the interruption led to a very fun six-man tag match with Rey Mysterio and Sheamus joining Cena to take on the Judgment Day. And then, I mean, there was a couple of great sequences, like the one where Cena took the moonsault from JD, then coup de grace from Finn, and then a frog splash from Dom, and then he still kicked out and went Super Cena.
Oh, yeah.
I loved it.
It was a great six-man tag. And I think it was a beautiful moment to see, at least, even if Sheamus doesn't win the final match, at least he got that last match with Cena. Same thing with Rey. So I loved that. Finn Balor was amazing in this match. But I have to give it to the Irish. They're just cooking. They just cook every single week. They're like, who can I compare the Irish to right now? Not the Samoans. It'll come back to me. No, first number 1 is the Josh girls. Number 2 are the Irish. There.
Okay, nice. And so there was also after the match there was like some shenanigans between the Judgment Day and the New York Giants. I don't know if anybody saw that.
Oh yeah, with Andrew Schultz.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Andrew is so excited.
Cam Scatabo is on injured reserve and should not be participating in any kind of shenanigans like this. He could probably have his contract terminated if he suffered a non-football related injury, so he was being a little bit dumb.
Well, money talks.
You're in the heat of the moment, and if you're a fan, like it's what you want. It's like your childhood dream to get into like a little bit of a scuffle. Like you're sitting ringside. If I'm sitting ringside, I want somebody to come up in my face and to push me around. I'm gonna get involved. I don't care if I have a broken ankle, a broken neck, or broken back.
Just want to get in there.
Yeah, like dukes up. Let's go.
Obviously, Schultz fought. Honestly,
And
every time.
booze, and he got booze. Isn't he like a New York
No,
mayor?
yes, but he's currently in this flop era because
He's not funny anymore.
he's funny, but he went ultra like MAGA,
Woke. Mm.
and then he's now walking it back, and fans are like, no, commit to it. Could just commit. And so I think that's a part of the reason why people are not liking him right now.
I really enjoyed his 3-hour
He's so
interview
funny,
with
though.
Cody Rhodes. Mm-hmm.
3 hours?
Yeah, it was a 3-hour podcast with Cody.
Oh, God.
It was good.
I listened to it all. It was very good. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Highly recommend.
Oh yeah. Honestly, Schultz is now what Joe Rogan used to be for interviewing celebrities. His Triple H episode was really good. I think the reason why he comes to MSG is he got an agreement to do a lot of episodes with WWE superstars. So that's a part of it, similar to Logan. And also like with Nikki Bella coming back, they're also getting WWE superstars now. I think that's what it is.
And so, yeah.
Have you never heard any of his stand-up or anything like that?
No, I have not actually. And
Okay.
when I think of controversial New York comics, I think of George Carlin and Andrew Dice Clay.
I've seen Andrew Schultz live so many times. I've literally seen that
Yeah.
man live. You got to do it at least once in your life. That's my honest opinion. He's racist humor, but if you're not easily offended, you will laugh. You will die of laughter. So, like, he picked on Jamaicans one time the entire time, and I was, like, dying, because I'm like, yes, love this as a Jamaican.
You know what? His stuff is on Netflix, right? So just if you're bored one night and you have nothing to watch, just check him out.
Like his
And
Netflix special.
his latest special, it really focused his wife's pregnancy, their fertility struggles, the birth of their child. I really enjoyed it because I resonated a lot with everything he was saying, because my journey, in being a mother and everything, it very much mirrored what his journey was like. So I found a lot of humor in that. But if you're not a parent, or if you're not in that world, really, I don't think you guys are. I don't think it'd be your thing.
I was dying, Katie. I was dying. I saw him do it live. My favorite part was when the doctor's like, you have to stop taking the minoxidil tablets so you're not shooting blanks. And his wife's like, no. Find an alternate, because she didn't want him to go bald. That was my favorite part. I think you'd like it. I don't like the one he did during COVID where he had no audience, though. That's the only one I don't like. But the rest of them, they're funny. They're hilarious. I'll send you a clip, Stork.
Okay. Solo was the other participant in the Last Time Is Now tournament who had a mystery opponent. Show of hands, who had Dolph Ziggler?
No. But I was so happy. I loved Dolph.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved the pop. I mean, of course, as I've said before, I wanted it to be Edge. It wasn't.
I was expecting Edge or Jericho.
I was expecting Jericho.
You're at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
I was expecting the lights to go dark. I was expecting something bigger
Yes.
than you know, even if it was Dolph Ziggler, right? Like at least like build suspense, dim the lights, you know what I mean? And then if it was gonna be Ziggler, I'm here to stay, right? Like that
Yeah.
build, like okay, so I was actually driving to Walmart when that match was happening. I was picking up my groceries and I had to pull over because I was like, I need to see who this is. I did have it on. Shh, don't tell anybody. Anyways, so when I pulled over and I was kind of like, I don't know if it's because I was in my car watching it, but I was kind of a little bit though, like underwhelmed.
Yeah, I was too, but I think it was just the burden of expectation that I built up in my mind. I expected, especially with it being an MSG Raw, to be a lot bigger name.
Yeah.
Would you have been more disappointed? Would you guys have been more disappointed with Joe Hendry?
No.
No.
Because that made sense to me because he just got signed.
Yeah.
But would it
So,
have been too predictable? Because all week we were saying, "Oh, it's going to be Joe Hendry."
Yeah. I
maybe.
was expecting Joe
Because
Hendry on
Ziggler's,
Friday.
yeah, yeah, because Ziggler's name was not on anybody's radar until Monday when the dirt sheets started coming out with it, right?
Yep.
Um, I just, it was nice to see Dolph Ziggler. I think he looked fantastic.
As always.
He sells like a mother.
It was such a solid and like that match was actually fantastic.
It
There were
stalled.
there were so many times where I actually genuinely thought, "Oh my God, he's going to win."
Yeah.
They
Mm-hmm.
put on a very, very good match. And you know what? Kudos to Solo.
Yeah.
When
I mean,
he's with the proper opponent, he can actually put on a really good match.
yeah. And I think the best part was that Dolph can sell like nobody's business, and he sold that Samoan Spike like it was death.
Hmm.
The one thing I will say is of the Samoan dynasty that are men, so not including the women that are currently right now wrestling, Solo is the best technical wrestler of his family at this time. People might want to fight me and say like it's Roman. It's not. In terms of like diversity of moveset and the execution and the engagement of the match, it is Solo. I have to be transparent here. It's definitely not Jimmy and Jay. So just saying that. Having said that, Dolph, I love Dolph. I've always loved Dolph. I was really shocked when he got released. I was so happy to see him, and then I realized that they got the two people that Cena mentioned in his, what was it called,
Yes,
his
and his
pipe
pipe
bomb.
bomb.
Yeah,
Yep.
I was like, makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. I mean, because they weren't going to get Claudio Castagnoli.
No,
But not only that, did Cena even have anything with Cesaro?
Yeah, they had a few great matches.
Did they? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
they
probably
did.
honestly, it's probably was like my time when I had stopped watching at
Yeah, it
that
was
point because that was probably mid 2010s at that point, right?
about 2015.
Yep,
They, their best matches were in 2015.
sounds about
and
right.
I never really liked Cesaro, so I never paid attention.
Really?
No, I wasn't a Cesaro girl. I did like Jack Swagger, which everyone kind of like.
Oh no, I did not
He
like
they go
Oh,
after me for that. I really was a Jack Swagger fan, so I know people do go after me.
him.
I was a little kid. Leave me alone.
okay, fair enough. Yeah, yeah, but it was nice to see Dolph, he made Solo look good, and it was a great match. And then we got to Charlotte getting called out
Alexa.
by Alexa.
Alexa managed to turn the what chance and told pretty much everybody to shut the F up.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
my God, yeah,
She countered those what chants fantastically.
I loved
yeah.
it.
The best. I mean, the best talkers have the ability to kind of come up with it on the spot, and Alexa's always been a great talker. And the way she countered those what chances, like gold, chef's kiss.
Hmm. Now, were you guys expecting AJ Lee to show up during that promo?
Maybe.
I
Because
didn't
because
expect to see her at all.
I was because I mean, what we see them all come in the ring, whatever, and then like Charlotte just leaves, and then that was pretty much the end of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hugging, like Rhea and Charlotte kind of staring each other down while they hug their shorter tag team partners.
Yeah.
It was like a cute little "I have a girlfriend too" moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a little off. Um, it was not quite as off as Asuka trying to recruit Bailey for their War Games team, which Bailey rightfully was like, nah.
I don't blame her. After everything that she's done or they've done to her, why would I be on your team?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
But it looked like Team Rhea had a better time recruiting their fifth member after AJ helped Maxine win the Intercontinental Championship, which, by the way, putting in that work in the dungeon, Maxine, doing great things.
I didn't like the finisher. I think Katie mentioned it. Katie was like, the finisher she used to win against someone like Becky was kind of not
freaking crossbody. Are you kidding me? A
Yeah.
crossbody? Like,
To beat Becky
that
Lynch.
is such a routine move. It is such a simple and basic move. It's probably one of the first things you learn how to do off a top rope. And for that to be your finisher, come on. Wonder if maybe there was an audible called where the match had to end at that moment,
Could be.
where
Could
where
be, yeah.
they didn't have time to do the actual finisher. We need to see Maxine have a finishing move. It cannot be a crossbody.
Even if
But
it
yes,
is
and
from the top.
especially against Becky. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
Anyways, I feel like Allie, like you and I, were the only ones who in that live chat where we were like, a crossbody.
I thought she was going to do another maneuver after the crossbody. I didn't think that was what was going to take Becky out, in complete honesty. And Becky is somebody who's not supposed to be easily taken down.
Correct.
So
Correct.
to me, it was kind of like Becky just gave her a gift.
Yep. And maybe it's like, oh my gosh, she won from a crossbody because she was so like spooked from AJ.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe they could play it off like that. I mean, she could have easily just done a crossbody and then go into like an angle lock.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what I was
Pull
thinking.
down those straps and go into an angle lock. Something.
Yeah.
They also need
Okay.
to change her theme music now.
Oh, yeah.
She can't keep using Alpha Academy stuff. Is Alpha Academy still even together?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, because Otis and Tozawa were celebrating with her backstage.
Okay. They need to change her music, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I see Chad Gable coming back when he comes back to try not to take credit for Maxine, all the hard work she's been putting in. I see something like that happening. I don't see Chad Gable coming back as
No.
El Grande.
No, if they touch that, I will write WWE a letter.
strongly worded.
Strongly worded. No, we're not touching Ludi. He's going to stay right there.
And who was Chad Gable with? The two dudes?
With the
Creed
All-American.
brothers.
Yeah, the All-American. Yeah, okay.
American made.
What happened to Ivy Nile?
They all disappeared.
Well, I'm not confident they're not going to get released soon. No offense.
Yeah. Well, I think they're waiting for Chad to come back from his injury.
Yeah.
And then maybe try one last ditch effort to get them over, and if they can't, then sayonara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They won't get rid of Chad. They'll just get rid of everybody else. And then Chad, they'll find something for him.
To be honest, I'm surprised Ivy's made it this long. Like, she gets no pops.
No.
Yeah.
Not even at the Rumble. I felt bad.
Yeah.
No pops. And to get a pop, you need to be seen. And if you're not being seen, no one's invested in you, right?
Give me a reason to care.
Yeah. And I mean, she has the look.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she's a great wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
She definitely is.
I'm really surprised why they haven't been utilizing her.
One more thing I want to say about Becky before we move on. Though,
Yeah.
Did you see that she's threatening to sue now? Because
Yes,
she lost the
I loved it.
Intercontinental title. That was so great. She's like meeting with lawyers and she wants to sue Triple H. I love the sour grapes. It was so great.
She's so funny.
She plays it up to comedic effect.
I love how she found the $20 on the floor. She's like, I'm just gonna keep that.
Yeah, that was so great.
It's so funny. I love her.
The jacket she was wearing, she was wearing her ring jacket just in normal outdoor, just normal. That's not just
That's normal for her and Seth.
Yeah, exactly.
That's their normal.
That's their normal.
They're normal.
Yeah. And normally I'd be pretty down on the fact that Nikki Bella has to sneak attack Stephanie, and that Nikki Bella is getting a women's championship match in 2025.
You can look, but you can't touch. She's not gonna win, but I love her so much.
Sing it.
That's it. I mean, listen, I feel like as much as we talk or people talk their like little shit, a lot of the wrestlers today, they really wanted an opportunity to wrestle people from the Divas era, like AJ Lee and Trish Stratus and Nikki Bella. And so for a lot of the women's wrestlers, wrestling Nikki is like a dream come true. So that's more what she's there for. It's nostalgia. And I know Stephanie Vicker loved Nikki Bella. So this is like an awesome moment to her. She's just starstruck. Yeah. Is Nikki going to win? No. Is it going to be a banger? No. But at least it gives Stephanie an opportunity to fulfill a dream and compete for her title.
I'm so sorry. I just yawned. But what if Nikki does win?
Burn it down.
Burn it down. We don't want to see Nikki Bella hold the title in 2025 going into 2026.
I think a lot of people don't.
Not at the expense of Stephanie Vicker, one of the best wrestlers in the world. Yeah. No way. No way.
I mean, I always want to see Nikki with a belt. So I mean, like, I can't say anything. I'm just like, I'm a Nikki stan. But having said that, I don't think Nikki is going to win. I don't think she should win. If they're gonna give Nikki a run, it should be at the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah,
because that's actually her wrestling level.
Right.
So I'm just saying.
And she's the perfect foil for a Maxine Dupree.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. I think Maxine losing to Nikki is an honor, but Stephanie losing to Nikki is not an honor.
No. It's a disservice.
Because Maxine's like a diva to me in many ways. Like I see Divas era when I look at her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I saw when I saw Javon Evans and Gunther, though?
We thought that was going to be a squash match.
I thought so, too. But Javon got a great match, and I was really impressed.
It was a solid match. He put in his work. He paid his dues with those chops.
I loved it.
Oh, yeah. And not only that, but he gave us a couple of moments where he actually looked like he might win. I mean, it's not that I actually expected him to win, but like it made it look credible.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, my God, guys. And Gunther is back with his OG music.
Yes.
He means business, doesn't he?
He's about the only thing left to do is to start calling him Walter again.
That's not happening. But yeah, you're right.
I like the Ring General song. Gunther. But I also know that whatever his fraction's name was, can't remember their name, Imperium. I know they're over now, so I guess they changed it back for that reason. But I did like that music, actually. That I listened to on Spotify, too.
The Baby Shark?
No, not the Baby Shark. The one that's like, Gunther, Ring General.
Yeah.
I miss Ludwig announcing him as well. Like, I loved the way Ludwig did it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I command your gratitude. I loved it.
It was great.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
And I miss Stephanie. Oh, not Stephanie. What's her name? Oh my gosh, the old commentator. Ricochet's girlfriend, wife, whatever her name is.
Oh my God.
Samantha Irvin.
Samantha Irvin. Yeah.
I miss when she'd go, Ludwig Kaiser. I miss that. That's what I just wanted to say.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
I know.
The main event confrontation between the two War Games teams that happened, that was also good stuff. Holy shit. I mean, first we got the official that Drew was in. Then we had that melee. Then out comes Brock.
Oh, God.
And he tossed both Cody and Punk around like rag dolls. And then, of course, then I saw the credits come up and I was like, that's it? That's the show? And
we were like, yeah. We were all kind of mini crash out where we're like, what?
And then of course, out comes the OTC,
Yeah.
Roman Reigns, and that's when
Can
all
I
hell
just
broke loose.
can I just say I don't like when Roman does come out at the very end where they don't do the dun, 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 where they don't play from the beginning of his theme song. They go to where it picks up,
Yeah.
right? I don't like that. I think for more dramatic effect to go from like where you think it's over, you think that's it. Drop like start his song from the beginning. Do those that is like that's your holy shit moment,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, I would agree with that. I just don't see why they needed to change. I mean, other than the fact that they're trying to get away from Def Rebel themes.
Are they actually?
I thought so.
Yeah.
Wait, why did they change Head of the Table?
First of all, they need to go back to the old
Mm.
one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, so sidebar, why are they changing Def Rebel themes? Is the contract
Because
done?
because they
I
suck.
think because the contract's up. I mean, aside from like a few bangers.
Don't change Roman's themes though. Roman's theme is fantastic. I just don't like how when he's running out to make the big save, they
Yeah.
start his song where it picks up as
Midstream,
opposed yeah.
Wait,
But anyways,
you like this new version better than the old one?
I like all of Roman's songs. But yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I like everything he does except for what he was wearing. Sorry, we're gonna have a little girl chat. 2 seconds.
What was
The
he
man
wearing?
showed up. The man showed up in Dickies.
Okay.
Roman does not show up in Dickies. Now, was he wearing Dickies because Survivor Series is in San Diego? And
I
I
don't
know
know
that there is a
why.
large Latino community there.
I thought he got the call like 50 minutes before, went to the nearest Walmart, bought a pair of pants, put them on because the shoes were not his regular shoes. And I was like,
No,
Roman,
but they were, I think, Travis Scott shoes. I
okay,
think.
okay, so he was forced to wear it then.
Mhm.
Okay.
What's with the
Um,
armband? People are saying maybe a new tattoo or fresh tattoo.
that could have been it too. I don't know. But
I
I
will
just
allow
felt,
it if it's for that.
I don't know.
What
I
is
just,
happening?
I don't know.
The
The entire,
Dickies, and they weren't even like Johnny Knoxville pants. That's what they were because they weren't even black. They were navy blue. Okay,
I didn't
and they
notice
were
that.
cropped. They were navy
I
blue.
noticed the crop was so bad.
They were cropped. He was wearing navy blue cropped Dickies with black socks and white shoes. Who dressed him?
He dressed himself. That's the worst part. Have you seen him on
In
the
the
streets of
dark?
Florida, though? Have you seen him on the streets in Florida?
No.
Girl, Google, that man cannot dress.
Oh.
I think he has a stylist for events because one time he was wearing, listen to this, mint lime green shorts with tan loafers and a pink polo t-shirt. I was like, sir, there's too many fashion no's going on here.
I mean, before his glow up,
He
so
dressed
we're
better.
talking like 10 years ago. Yeah, like maybe his wife is making him dress super ugly.
Maybe so nobody will talk to him on the
So
street.
nobody will, yeah. I mean, like if my husband was Roman Reigns,
I know, because his
I
hair
too
doesn't
would I too would also dress you as if you got dressed in the dark.
I don't know. His bun is also never done on the street. If you see him on the street, you know he has a nice tight man bun and his hair is good on.
Yes.
It's always like he's catching strays every single time.
Like me right now.
Every single time. I'm like, those
Okay,
kids.
what am I searching for? Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns, Florida.
Florida?
Like, yeah, he just
He's
never.
just, so he dresses like a Florida man.
He dresses like a dad of 5, to be completely honest with you.
A dad of
Yeah.
5 in Florida. Okay,
So you're-
sorry, Dorkchop. We had to
But
just
it was.
kind of address this because this was a huge bane of like, oh my god, it was just like I was pissed, and so was Allie. That's the only
Just-
thing we could really focus on.
I
But
had
he
to
did
just look at his face.
but,
only.
like,
I was
from,
more
like, the neck
focused on
up,
the
he-
melee.
from the neck up, he looked wonderful.
Neck up
From the
only.
neck up.
And I was like, take off your shirt, do something. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But he's going to take off his shirt at Survivor Series, so I'm excited. Do you remember last year, sidebar, when he climbed the cage and then he got up at the top and then he like smiled at everyone? I was like, oh my God. I felt like he was smiling at me. Anyways, fangirl moment. Sorry.
Hey, did anybody notice, by the way, the NYPD totally ignoring Logan Paul getting
So
choked
hot.
out with a kendo
Sorry.
stick?
Because he's so fine. Like, I can't look at him too long. Like, I feel like it will just take an hour of my day. He's like one of the few men I can just stare at. I don't know what it is. I can just sit in my phone and go through Google Images, and I'm like, wow, he's locked in. And that's how I giggle too. That's how I start giggling too.
Wow.
I just like look at his picture. I'm like, the whole time.
Guys, there is no way that we're gonna see him in Washington, right? Like, no
I don't
way,
know.
right?
No, he doesn't do meet and greets. If he did,
No, I'm not even talking about meet and greet. I want to just see him like show up at, like...
I'm so mad. He used to take the Bathurst streetcar to like to Coca-Cola Coliseum, and I'm like, I should just have one day rode the streetcar so I could have seen Roman on our streetcar.
Okay, but he would not have looked like 2025 Roman. He would have looked like, 2014 Roman, and those are two very different Romans.
The last time he was here in the winter, I think because like the snowstorm was so bad, he did take the streetcar.
That's crazy.
He didn't take it back, but he took it to Coca-Cola. He took the whole Bathurst streetcar. Was it the 511? Yeah, he took the 511.
Well,
But I don't think now, because I don't think he'd take it now unless there's a reason. But the snow.
no
Oh,
way.
so Dork, the last time he was in Toronto for the holiday tour, we had a massive snowstorm. Like, it was so bad I couldn't go. And so like it was hard to drive. I think that's why he just opted for the streetcar, in complete honesty.
A lot of athletes that do come here often take public transit or they simply walk because our traffic is horrible.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh, wow.
That render is stunning. Look at it.
I
Look at it.
know. Look at that smolder.
Sometimes I look at him in suits just to like satiate myself. Like, he's so beautiful in a suit. I love his all black suits. You know what I didn't like? His GQ photo shoot. Did you like that?
Only a couple pictures. I thought it was very what's the word? It was very I feel like it was overproduced. His
Yeah.
photo shoot. I feel like they're trying to make him I was getting Dwayne Johnson vibes from his Vanity Fair shoot.
Oh yeah, it was not GQ, it was Vanity Fair. No, but I
Yeah.
felt like they didn't dress him for his body type. They dressed him for
No.
like he
For
was dressed.
fashion.
Yeah, and I'm like, this is a work for this man. I just feel like he needed to be in a little
Mhm.
bit. It needed to be a little bit more loose. Yeah, we want to see the muscles, but the color. Also, they didn't match his color tone to the clothes at all.
Mm-mm,
It was
mm-mm.
terrible. I was like, no, Dork.
Hold on. I mean, the red and the white and the black little trunks, that looked wonderful.
Okay, that was the only thing that I liked.
Right.
I hated him in the winter jacket in the water. I hated that.
Yeah,
Why is
I agree. I mean, like, but also at the same time, that color combination looked wonderful. Who it's giving? It's not giving Dwayne Johnson. It's giving Jason Momoa.
That's what they tried to do, but even Jason looks more high fashion. Like, Roman doesn't have the high fashion runway look. He doesn't. He has the
No,
rugged, I'm gonna cut down a
rugged.
tree look, you know? There's like a
Yes, yes.
difference.
He
Did he do it with a kendo stick?
Yes.
I don't even he's not even the type to, I guess, like, model for Under Armour, Nike, Adidas. He's not even that. It's yeah.
That's why I don't know how they're gonna transition him to film, because he's gorgeous and he's stunning, but he doesn't give me like blockbuster film star
He's not-
look. He's not
not
film hot.
Hollywood.
That's what it is.
I'm
He's
not-
not Hollywood hot. He's like, what kind
I
of hot is
mean,
he? He's like athlete hot.
He's WWE hot.
He's like athlete. Like, he's like football hot, or even like he's not soccer hot. No, try to think what else. He's like, no, he's even too buff for tennis. We can't even put him in the tennis category. No, he looked
Football.
football.
He's
Like,
gonna have to he's going to have to lean out. Like, he's gonna have to.
yeah, he's gonna have to pull a Batista. But then how come Cena works but Roman doesn't? Roman doesn't give me Hollywood. I don't know what it is.
Is it because he has the long hair? That's why.
No, because so many men in Hollywood have long hair.
Is it because we already have Jason Momoa? We don't need another one. He
That's
would
true.
be considered Timu Jason Momoa.
He is Timu Jason Momoa, actually.
I say he's better looking than Jason Momoa.
He is, but then have you seen Roman act in a movie? It's
bad,
so
huh?
bad. Oh my gosh. Did you see the
Which
one
is
where he was
so crazy though, because he does his character so well
Yeah.
on on a WWE screen. So you would think that it would translate, but I guess not. It's completely different. But
And
sorry.
he really brought the chaos with him on Monday night, and it was a
Can
fun
I
close to the show.
one more thing.
yes, he did.
One more thing. I know everybody, this is gonna be a really hot take, okay? And you know what? You guys can bury me. Um, it was kind of nice, not kind of nice. I hate Brock. I hate Brock. But to see those two, the stare down, given the history that those two have, I'm kind of excited to see them go at it again.
You know what? I agree. I was like remembering, because remember, to get the belt, for him to have his historic run, he had to beat Brock.
hmm
Yep.
And they were
So
never to face each other again.
Yeah. So, well, this is not a
That was
one
that
for one.
stipulation, right?
It's not a
No.
1v1 though. So, I mean, it kind of fits the bill.
Yeah,
as
this
it
is the
doesn't lead
only
to another-
way.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't lead to another one-on-one rivalry between the two. Yeah, because I felt like the SummerSlam 2022 match was the perfect crescendo for their rivalry.
Yeah.
With the tractor and the bucket loader lifting up
Mhm.
the ring.
And the microphone throw.
The microphone.
Yeah.
When he caught it and then he just
And you
caught
and then
it.
Yeah.
That one.
So yeah, we're looking forward to seeing Roman and Brock mix it up.
Yeah.
I'm not looking
Otherwise-
forward to see Brock back in a WWE ring. It's not that I'm looking forward to seeing that. From strictly a sports entertainment perspective, everything, if you're just looking at it as WWE, I'm not talking about what's going on outside of that ring. History that they have, yes, I'm very much looking forward to seeing them in some capacity in the ring together, strictly from an entertainment perspective. And I
it'd be
think
fun.
a lot of people, what they have to do, and what WWE is hoping people to do, is to just take the product for what it is, take it at face value, instead of focusing on he's a pedophile, not a pedophile, but he's a rapist, he's this, he's that, he's disgusting. Yes, he can be all of that stuff, but it's not going to change what's happening on our TV right now. So we're
That's
either
true.
going to turn it off, which I'd be surprised if anybody did. Let's be real. Everybody has had their eyes on the TV whenever Brock has been on.
Yeah. He's a draw, as much as we hate to say it.
Yeah, he is.
People like him. They do.
Or we're going to sit here and watch, which everybody has been doing. We don't have to like it, but we're going to be entertained in some way or another.
Yeah.
Whether it's hate watching, because hate watching is being entertained.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you all have been entertained tonight by us.
We hope you love that tangent. If you guys want any recommendations for photos, let us know.
Photos, TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
videos,
Beans,
compilations.
tomatoes, potatoes.
Yeah.
Name it.
Anything you need about Roman Reigns, like we probably have it. So let us know.
Ladies,
Okay,
these
okay,
ladies are your
hold on.
source here right now. You heard it here first.
Okay,
They can
so
find anything.
we can actually. That's besides the point. When TikTok was going down, there was a Roman Reigns fan page, and I was like, I need to save this video just as a little pick me up, because TikTok is going down, and I sometimes watch that video just to, like I said, a little pick me up from the day.
Mm-hmm.
And my son now, he's 2.5. He likes to go through my phone and watch the videos I have saved in my phone. And does he not always go back to them?
Oh my gosh. I have like 3 of his TikToks saved in my phone.
Oh my gosh.
I get what you mean. I have them saved too.
And
So
the song in the background is by Genuine.
he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. This is done on
this
purpose.
was a fan. No, this was a fan
A
edit.
fan made this.
wasn't-
Oh no, I get them from the source.
Oh no, this was a fan edit. This was like a thirst reel. This
Oh.
was
thirsty.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. You know who sent
know-
it to me? Mira.
Of course, Mira sends me that stuff all the time. My favorite Roman videos where he's swinging the two belts and sticks out his tongue. I have that one saved.
I have, yes.
We're back on the tangent, folks.
I have a t-shirt. I have the t-shirt where he has his finger to his mouth and he's saying shh to the crowd, but I had bought Peter that t-shirt where he has his tongue sticking out and he's waving the two belts.
I love that.
I want that. To be honest, I'm gonna get myself that t-shirt because yeah, I really want it.
I have one Roman t-shirt with his big face on it, and I'm like, if I get more, I'm gonna wear them everywhere because I will walk around with the big Roman Reigns. I did a dragon boat race with the big Roman Reigns face on the back. They're like dragon boating, and you just see Roman.
I think it was, one of the first weeks of when my daughter went to school, I was wearing my Roman shirt, big Roman face, and one of the dads just acknowledged me and he put his one in the air and I'm like, oh my god, my people. So,
Yes. Anyway,
Anyways.
Dork, do you have any Roman merch?
No, I do not have any Roman merch.
Well, time for you to pick up the pace.
I have John Cena merch.
That sets your bay. We love John Cena. I was watching videos of Nikki Bella thirsting back in the day in Total Divas over John, so I get where you're coming from.
Yes.
Not in Nikki way, but I get what you're saying.
I used to be like in love with John Cena when I was a child, and then I grew up and Roman came into my life. So
I was a Triple H girl. I was obsessed with Triple H until Roman came around. Like for years of my life, from I was 4 years old, I was obsessed with that man, Triple H. I don't know.
For
God,
me,
I hate to
it
tell
was
you who I used to be obsessed with.
Who? Who's your
Trish?
wrestler? Were you a
Come on,
Stratus?
Sable.
Oh
What?
no.
Sable.
Brock's
Sable.
wife.
Oh, well, I mean, that goes without
She was hot.
saying.
She was
Yeah,
hot.
well, you got to remember, I came of age in the Attitude Era, so
Yeah, yeah.
again,
You weren't
showing my age.
No, I mean I was watching the Attitude Era too. I loved it. It's my favorite era.
You know who I liked? Cat. Or the cat. Cat. Do you guys remember her?
Oh
Cat.
yeah, the cat, yeah,
No.
Miss Kitty.
Yeah.
No,
liked her.
I
And then
was
after
like,
that was Trish.
yeah.
And
I was
then-
Lita and
then
Trish.
it just stayed Trish.
I mean, then it was Lita for me. I
Oh,
went from
you know
Sable
who
to
else?
Lita.
Oh, and then you know who else it was after Trish? Dawn Marie.
Oh,
wow, no. I was definitely, I think I was I was Trish first, then Lita, then Mickey James. I really had a thing for Melina. I thought she was great. I was
Mhm.
never into Tori Wilson too much. I don't know why. I thought she was pretty, but
No.
she wasn't my thing.
you know, she just had a baby.
How old is she?
Tori?
50.
How did she do that?
Hold on. Yeah,
Science. I saw somewhere that she just had a baby at 50.
no way.
She did.
Oh my goodness.
Science.
Was she pregnant? Or was it surrogate?
Yeah, surrogate.
Oh,
Because-
okay.
It had to be.
Yeah. I just saw it was surrogate. Yes, born
So she
via our angel
adopted it.
surrogate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Makes more sense. Okay.
Go Tori. And then after that, I think Kelly was my Divas era love for sure. It was definitely Kelly because she was not good, but there was something about her I enjoyed. So
Wonder- Yeah.
yes,
Anyway.
thanks for listening, guys, to our tangent.
yeah.
Yes, thank you for listening. And we hope to do better the next time. For now, we
Thanks,
have been
Dorkchop, for
Pitfalls and
listening to
Passports.
us.